It's time for you men to start going after some of them big booty women. Choose a plus size woman.
This is the next play. Older women trying to shame men into making decisions that don't really benefit them. Describe it. Let's talk about it.
Y'all want me to tell you the truth? It's more men over 50, single, unhappy, and unfulfilled in life because they haven't been chosen by the woman that they want. And it's time for you men to start going after some of them big booty women. Choose a plus size woman because she's going to love you right. And she's going to give you something. Stop being so shallow and looking for women that look a certain type of way, because we're looking for men that look a certain type of way. We all need to wake up and start looking for what's on the inside of a person, their character, their smile, their gentleness, their honesty, their consistency. Consistency beats chaos any day.
So for many of you, she looks familiar because she was on Kevin Samuels' show a while ago, some time ago. And ever since he passed, she's been making videos talking about her outcomes. And one of the first videos she's had was talking about how she's 48 or 50 years old and she's single, she's looking for a man, and why can't she? So listen, we understand a lot of these outcomes may be new. They feel new, but academically, you heard about a lot of these outcomes years ago. That what you're spewing to us, that men should just end up settling. Hey, you may not get the woman you want, so it's better for you to be with someone that you may not be attracted to, but has all these characters inwardly that are still important. That's advice that you should take, right? That's fine advice that you should take. The difference here is a lot of men, especially very early on, I'm talking teenage, early 20s, had to come to grips that this dating market was never fair. That if you put in the effort, if you did the right things, you wrote the poetry, you bought the flowers, you showed up, you let her cry on your shoulder about another man, this did not in any way engender her to you. This did not in any way guarantee you the next spot up. It did not. You went years, months without any type of affection, without any type of romance towards you, any type of reciprocation for any of these things that you've done. A lot of us have already experienced that. In coming to grips and understanding that we have extrapolated it or thought about it to the end point. What happens if I can't find someone? It's not that we're just better equipped to deal with it. We've been asking ourselves the question for quite some time. And a lot of us understood. You have to come to grips with it's just going to be you. It's part and parcel with how society treats men. No one's coming to save you. Why would you think someone would come down, the government would come down and hand you a woman and say, here, this is your wife? No, we understand that. A lot of us also have leaned into delayed gratification. That simply looks at what you have now. You want to chill, you want to hang out, you want to have fun? Of course you do. I do too. I'm with you. But in order for you to get where you want to be, you may have to put that on pause and focus on the mission, focus on the purpose. In that, we see a lot of opportunities to go and have fun, especially with women. Those go by. People going to the club, people taking trips, people flying out, people enjoying their life, popping bottles, hookah, all that. And you say, I can't do that right now. I'm in school. I can't do that right now. I'm in school full time. I can't do that right now. I'm in school full time and I work full time because it's going to pay off. So now when those same men get to their 50s, you want them to settle. At this point, one of the newer lessons that become ingrained in them is saying, at 50, at a successful man at 50, he doesn't have to look at 50-year-olds. You don't have to like it. You can be up in arms about it. You can scream and shout. You can pull out your hair to the high heavens. The thing is, the magical thing is, no one is going to stop the game from being played. Younger women are looking at older men and saying, you have resources that I like. Also, I like your maturity. Also, you're different from these men that are my age. I've been hurt by these men this age. I want someone that's more serious. Boom, there you go. You don't have to. You can wag your finger and be disapproving of it all you want. What we are seeing a lot of this conversation coming and being led by older women. When you benefited from it, it was okay. Now we're hyper where we say, no, you should not be doing that. But it's fine when she flips it and she's a cougar and she dates younger. That's all fine. The issue with this, the incongruency of these statements, over time, all it ends up falling on deaf ears. to the men that matter, to the men that still have the opportunity and ability to date you or date someone younger, they don't really care what you have to say about it. They don't care, right? It doesn't matter anymore. We're past that age of shaming, which is essentially what she's trying to do here. I'm trying to shame you into making decisions. I'm trying to flower it with nice words and say, look at this person's character. I can't see character. I can't see your personality. If you, at this age, at 50, you face more time probably alone than with someone else. You've come to enjoy the peace. You come to understand that this is valuable in itself. Not saying that you can't date, maybe saying that you're not actively dating. But if you are, it's not necessarily that you're just dating women that are out of shape, but not what you're physically attracted to. Doesn't matter what you want to say. Doesn't matter how you want to string this along. If he's not attracted to her, why would you put that on that woman? Why would you put that on that woman? Being a woman and being with a man that's not attractive to you, you know how debilitating that is? You know how many stories, how many testimonies you hear from women saying, he doesn't look at me, he doesn't touch me? And how that breaks their confidence? Why would you want that? Why would you suggest that? Because you're looking at your outcomes and you're trying to increase your actual dating pool. You want to have more men looking your way at 50 and saying, look, I'm not even fat, I'm attractive, I still have a shape. You should be looking at me as a catch, but they're not. They're not. This is just the raw part of the dating game. You just benefited from it for the majority of the upfront game. And now those same men, once they say, hey, you're not as attractive as the younger version of you, okay, there's nothing more you can do about that. This isn't extra quarters, extra innings. You either understood your role as the feminine. You understood that, and now you can say, these young girls, what they lack is your experience with men. We don't see this being talked about as if this is a solution. What you see is women trying to compete with their younger selves. This is where you're always going to find yourself in the losing category. You cannot physically compete with a younger woman. You can mentally, you can emotionally, you can with your understanding of men, understanding how to play with the man's ego, how to lift him up, how to maintain him where he is, how to be soft in the areas that he needs to be soft. That's your advantage. The issue is you've never cultivated. You've never had a reason because we've coddled you with lies. You don't know enough about men to know how to treat an older man, or how to attract a man outside of the physical. When you age out of that ideal, right? That ideal attractiveness. I don't want to say it as if you find 40 and 50-year-olds. When you age out of that ideal, some of the attention starts dropping off. Some of it precipitously, some of it drops off a cliff. Now, your game is a subtler one. Your game is saying, well, no, you're still physically attractive. I see that. But when I talk to you, I feel safe. Here's this. There's no defense that a man has against femininity. No. Nothing. When a feminine woman comes in there, a lady, when she's in the room, she commands attention. Her presence is different. People stand up straighter. Your pants aren't sagging. They aren't cursing around her. The issue is you've lost your superpower. You don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to find it. You don't know if you have to go out and search for a yellow sun or you're stuck with this red sun. All you're left with is physically attractive and can I shame a man into getting with me as I get older? But if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. And of course, if you listen to Sound Voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. We're just trying to build something dope. See you in the next one.